Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, it is a pleasure to join you at the conclusion of this remarkable festival of sustainable development. This year marks 10 years since the adoption of the 2030 Agenda, the Paris Agreement, and the Laudato Si, Pope Francis's call to care for our common home and the poor. In this Jubilee Year of Hope, proclaimed by the Vatican, we are reminded to move forward with solidarity, compassion, and shared responsibility that leaves no one behind. Ladies and gentlemen, a decade into our journey towards the SDGs and at a time of growing inequality, geopolitical instability, and a worsening climate emergency, the stakes could not be higher. Today, just 35% of the SDG targets are on track or showing modest progress. These figures are sobering, but they do not define our future. They are real signs of hope. Since 2015, extreme poverty has declined. In 2023, more than half the world's people have had access to one form of social protection. Around the world, people are phasing out fossil fuels, reducing plastic pollution, and embracing sustainable choices. We must now act with urgency and unity. The Pact for the Future, adopted in New York last year, renews our commitment to multilateral cooperation and global solidarity. It gives us a springboard for acceleration across the SDGs, across borders and across generations. And 2025 is a defining year to translate ambition into action. The 4th International Conference on Financing for Development in Seville must be a turning point. It must align financial flows with sustainable development and climate goals, unlock investments at scale, and reform the global financial architecture to work for all. At COP13 in Belém, the world must deliver stronger commitments for climate justice and a just transition, especially for those on the front lines of climate impacts. At Beijing +30, we must reaffirm and accelerate the promise of gender equality, ensuring that women and girls are not just included, but are leading the change. And at the 2nd World Summit for Social Development in Doha, we have a once-in-a-generation opportunity to renew the social contract based on rights, inclusion, dignity, and opportunity for all. But none of this can happen without the full participation of those who have long been left behind. The SDGs will only be achieved when we bring to the table the leadership and the ingenuity of women, youth, persons with disabilities, the elderly, and marginalized communities everywhere. Friends, this festival has once again demonstrated the power of people coming together across Italy and beyond to exchange ideas, challenge the status quo, and commit to action. Your energy and your voice matter. The United Nations stands with you in solidarity as we work together for a greener, more inclusive, and more sustainable future for all. Thank you.